caught my partner secretly married during our engagement. It was a Tuesday afternoon when I found the envelope. I'd been hunched over my laptop for hours, finalizing seating charts for our wedding. The scent of lavender from the candle on my desk mixed with the sharp tang of my third cup of coffee. Jake had left for a work conference in Atlanta that morning, the third one this month, and I'd taken the day off to tackle the endless to-do list. His suitcase was still propped by the door, slightly ajar. A stray sock and a crumpled receipt poked out. I told myself I was just being helpful when I knelt to zip it up properly. That's when I saw it. A folded document wedged between the lining and the hard shell. Official-looking navy blue with gold-embossed lettering. My fingers trembled as I pulled it free, already hating myself for snooping. But the word marriage certificate punched me in the throat before I could even unfold it. Jake Michael Thompson and Lila Ann Carter. The date was 6 months ago, a month before he proposed to me under the cherry blossoms in D.C. His voice cracking as he swore I was the only one. The red flags had been there. I just painted them rose gold in my mind. The late-night work calls where he'd retreat to the balcony, his voice low and urgent. The way he'd flinch when I picked up his phone to check the time. "Privacy is important, babe," he'd say, tucking it into his pocket like a grenade. Even the wedding planning, our wedding, had been a one-sided chore. "You're better at this stuff," he'd murmur, kissing my forehead before zoning out on his Xbox. And Atlanta. Always Atlanta. I'd Googled Lila Carter while sitting on the floor of our apartment, Jake's suitcase gaping beside me like a sneer. Her LinkedIn photo smiled back. Auburn hair, crisp blazer, the same dimple in her left cheek that Jake had once traced with his thumb while telling me I was his soulmate. Her job title, marketing director, matched the company Jake supposedly visited monthly. "It's not what you think," he'd blurted when I called him, my voice eerily steady. For once, he answered on the first ring. "So explain it," I said, staring at the certificate. The paper felt toxic in my hands. "It's complicated. Tax reasons. For her green card. It's a paperwork thing. You've been married to her for half a year. We've been engaged for 5 months. What part of that is not what I think?" Silence. Then a quiet, "I'm sorry." The first night, I didn't sleep. I drank peppermint tea until my hands stopped shaking, then switched to wine when the tea didn't work. Our tabby cap miso wound around my ankles, confused by the sobs I couldn't contain. I replayed everything. The vacations, the holidays, the way he'd held me after my miscarriage last winter. Had he flown to Lila the next day? Did she comfort him too? Friends told me to burn his things. My mother demanded I sue him. But all I could do was sit on our bed, my bed now, and stare at the half-packed boxes of wedding decorations. The Mr. and Mrs. sign I'd DIY'd mocked me from the corner. Then the text started. Unknown number. "You don't know me, but we need to talk. Lila." TLDR. Plan my fiancé's dream wedding, only to discover he's been legally married to another woman for longer than we've been engaged. Now his wife wants to talk.